Bed's empty. No note. Car gone.
Hi. So it is no secret that I'm a bit of a hoarder. I like shiny things. And sometimes when you're a hoarder, you gotta make the executive decision to just get rid of crap. Even if you liked it in the past, even if you had lofty plans for it, if it's no longer serving you, if it's collecting dust, if it's in the way, you gotta get that out of here, man. So today we are actually doing the opposite of a haul. We are doing an unhaul, which I've done this in the past. And basically what I'm gonna be doing is showing you guys the things that I have decided that I'm going to part ways with. I have also done closet cleanouts. However, a lot of these things I kind of accumulated over a period of time, like, I want to get rid of this, want to get rid of that, with the intention of selling it because I think it's a lot better for the environment and just things and my wallet to sell things instead of just donate it to some random place like Goodwill where it might end up in a landfill. I also needed a video that would be pretty straightforward to edit this week because I am working on a craft. I'm sewing something, and it's actually a project for a potential Ren Fair fit, so I'm pretty excited for that. But I also didn't want to rush myself. I also want to give myself some breathing room because I'm a noob when it comes to sewing. So I didn't want to botch it. So it still might turn out like crap, but at least I can't say that I rushed it. Anywho's, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna bring you guys over to my clothing rack and I'm gonna show you guys the things that I'm planning on selling. Step into my office, or my corner of my office. So first of all, very colorful, a lot of different textures and colors. I mostly just went through my spring wardrobe because there's a lot of things that I have not worn year to year and I keep telling myself that I'm gonna wear or I'm gonna get into shape and finally fit. And now I'm just like, yank the band-aid off, I'm gonna get rid of stuff to make room for things that actually fit, or rather just to make room for my current wardrobe because good God, my closet is stuffed. First of all, I have a lot of sweater vests. I went through like a phase where oh my God, what are you doing? I went through a phase where I was collecting a lot of sweater vests. This does not even put a dent in my sweater vests. I still have a lot. I also have an assortment of vintage pieces. This is an 80s vintage blouse, as well as some modern pieces that emulate vintage style. This is a ModCloth top. I really like this top, but again, it's that like high neck situation that I don't always love. So I'm reducing the amount of like, I'm feeling choked. And then this top, I really love the idea of. Unfortunately, it fits me weird and I haven't been able to make it work. I've tried so many times. This has been in my get rid of pile and I fished it out many, many times and tried it again. And I'm just, please buy this or I'll donate it to charity if it doesn't sell in an appropriate amount of time. An actual charity, not Goodwill. And this is a very cute top from ModCloth and Princess Highway. It has foxes on it and it's a beautiful color. It just doesn't suit my shape the way that it is on my body when I put it on. So I am saying goodbye to this, but it's a very cute top. This is a size 8, which is a 4 because it's, I think, Australian. Oh.
I like trains.
Excuse you. I do have some brand new pieces from Sondaflor going up for sale as well. It's not because I don't like them, it's because I have a lot of Sondaflor that I have been lovingly gifted for different projects and I don't really wear everything that they send me. I have quite a few pieces that are like my closet staples. Some pieces I just haven't really been able to give the love that they deserve, so they will be going up for sale. So there is this top. I have a dress in this specific fabric and it is lovely. I just haven't been reaching for the top. I have a lot of knits. Well, this might be technically considered crochet. I just mean in general like sweater-esque things. This is really cute in boho. I just haven't been able to style it and I wanted to see if anyone else would be interested because it is very unique and cool. If you recognize this from a semi-recent haul, yes, I have decided against it because it makes my arms look weird, okay? It fits me weird. But I really love the color, so if you got like more noodly arms, this might be better for you, but I've got beefy Popeye arms. I've always had them since I was a child. Boys were scared of me. This one was really hard, really hard. It is a gorgeous piece, and this is vintage. It used to have like a polyester lining, but I took it out because it was atrocious, but I've never worn it. It's a little bit too thick for my taste. Even in the winter time, I just haven't been able to figure out how to wear it, but it is probably the most cottagecore sweater you will ever see. Here's a close-up so you can really appreciate her. I've kept it in my wardrobe just because it's beautiful, but I have not worn it. So please, someone, if you can make this work, buy it. Also, I need the money, man. I've got so much. These are just more basic sweaters, but like super bright and fun colors. We have this one. I just don't like the shoulders of this. The color though, I'm obsessed with. It's just the shoulders are just not giving for me. It makes me feel large. And then this is beautiful. It has that amazing sleeve. I just have a lot of sweaters and I do look good in pink. I really do. It's just, I reach for more stuff like this time of year, just comfy sweatshirts. And I don't know, this feels very fancy. We've got my fox sweater from ModCloth. I'm not gonna pull it out because I did clean this out from a recent, I think it was in my closet clean out. These two pieces were also difficult to get rid of. We've got my ducky sweater. Again, it's a little bit more grandma core than I'm embodying at present moment. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. This vintage sweater vest. It's just a little too itchy for me. So if you don't have sensory issues, highly recommend. I just can't put this on my body without immediately wanting to rip it off and throw it across the room. But it's pretty to look at. There's quite a few dresses in here. They're all like kind of fast fashion-y, so they're not really anything I really want to show. I'm not going to show everything. I did get this in preparation for my Florence Welch video, and I didn't try it on in the store because I couldn't be bothered to try it on, and I wish I had because it is way too small. So this is gorgeous. I have not worn it. It's a size small, but it fits more like an extra small because you can't really have any boobs to fit in this. I will show you guys some true vintage pieces that I'm going to be selling. I got this in New York. I think I shrunk it, so probably better for petite girly. It's too short in the sleeves for me now, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Here's a closer up of the print. I love this dress. I just think that it is probably more of a project because when I was wearing it, I noticed that the seams were kind of coming undone if I put too much stress. So I think that this should be taken apart in phases and resewn. Or maybe, I'm pretty sure it's just the thread that's a little weak sauce. And it was was it handmade? I don't see a tag. A lot of dresses from this era were handmade, so. I got this in New York too, and I'm absolutely, I can speak. I got this in New York too, and I'm absolutely obsessed. It is like 1940s does dark academia with the color and the texture and the pleats and then the bow in the front. The only problem is I've never been able to fit it. A little too tight. I don't have a snatched enough waist for it, and I've kept it in my closet thinking I'm gonna get on my fitness, but let's be honest, my body's where it's at, where it likes to be. I am gonna start working out, but not for aesthetics, but because I went on a photo shoot the other day and it whooped my butt. I was sore, and I'm still sore, and it was like a half-a-mile walk, well, maybe a little bit more, and like maybe an hour of posing, and I'm still recovering from that. And I have like a multi-day photo shoot retreat thing that I'm going to in a couple months, plus Ren fairs, one of which is out of state, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna at least start like walking and doing some core exercises so I can do yoga and be able to hold. Anyway, you guys don't need to hear about my plans to not make my body as frail, but I'm adding that it's not to make myself smaller. This kind of fits. I haven't tried it on in a really long time, but again, I don't reach for the style as much. And then this is like a purpley blue. It's a very interesting color. My friend Sarah gave it to me and I love it. It's just, I don't reach for this style as much anymore. Occasionally when the occasion calls for it, like Dapper Day. This is also beautiful. It's just small. Same story. Same story. Love the pattern. I did wear this on my honeymoon to one of the days, or it was an evening date at Epcot, and it was a wonderful time, but you can't eat a meal when you wear that. This has never really fit me that well. I got this at the antique fair. Beautiful like swing coat. It could be worn as a dress or as like a duster, like a coat with no sleeves, you know, just something to like throw over your shoulders. Maybe you're wearing a sundress and you don't like your shoulders. I don't know. I don't live your life. Beautiful. It's just a little small. And all the measurements, by the way, will be on the listings because I know can't especially with like true vintage from like the 60s back. You can't really just give sizes. You have to give specific measurements because people tailored things specifically to their body. Here is the other Son de Fleur piece that I am selling. Nothing wrong with it. It is just not the type of print that I go for. I have 2 other pinafore dresses from Son de Fleur that I love that I do reach for, and this one I just haven't. I am grateful for them that they sent this to me, but it's just not my fave print, so I'm letting her go. Other pieces, lots of spring colors. These are fast fashion, so it's hard for me to like really shout these out. You'll see them on my listings. I will mention this though. This is Love Shack Fancy X Target. I've only worn this once. It is beautiful. Just more airy and girly than I usually dress. It was great for the occasion that I wore it to, and then don't really have anything else to wear it to. This is an Amazon dress. It's beautiful, but I have so many dresses, so. Priorities. I will note this one. This is a 90s dress, I believe. I absolutely love this dress. Let's see if you can get a better view of it. This is another one of those, sorry, itching my nose. I'm not picking it. This is another one of those I've kept hoping that I'm gonna get small enough to fit into it, but when I did fit into it, it was still tight. So I am being kind to myself and to my expectations, and I'm going to allow it to go to someone else. It's really beautiful because it has this like wrap front, but it's like faux wrap. You still have like a full skirt in the front. It just leaves that impression. I'll try to pop up a picture of when I did wear it if I have a picture. Pretty sure I do, but oh, this is also vintage. Very 70s. I wore this with a vest and it was very cute. It's like 70s academia. I've just only worn it once, so, and I've had it for a couple years. Skirts, plaid, wool, vintage. This one is a ModCloth Princess Highway skirt as well. Beautiful, love the skirt. It's just too small. And I recently managed to find another short plaid green skirt that fits me perfectly with a little bit of room for dinner. Amazing skirt, nothing wrong with it. I just have too many, and this was the weakest link. Goodbye. Oh my god. Why? You vex me. Skirt's too big. This one's beautiful. The peachy color just doesn't suit me. Oh, I should probably give you a better view of it. There you go. Handmade, someone made, 70s, I presume, or 70s bed sheets. This is a Charter Club. You can't see the color, it is way too dark. It's an emerald green corduroy skirt. Very hobbity, and it has buttons down the front, but it's turned backwards, but it's just too small. This skirt's too big. I mean, I could probably fit it now, but meh. I'm getting rid of a lot of the stuff that I bought in New York. What is wrong with me? I will note that these are more recent ones that I was like, I'm gonna get rid of. We have a pair of high-waisted, I believe these are considered the rib cage, corduroy, wide leg, Levi Strauss. They're just the cropped wide leg, and I haven't been into that style as much. I also have my cropped, wider, like flare leg dress pants that I used to wear all the time when I worked in an office, and I was like that girl that was wearing funky outfits to work, and people would wait to see what I wore that day. We've got my checkered pants, which I had kept initially when I was doing my clean out, but I have not worn them. And there was a time when I was obsessed with checkered pants, but that time has passed. So time to move on. I will also note that since I did a review of Lace Made, I was sent a few pieces that were not my size and were not the size that I requested. That was all sorted out. All of that is explained in the Lace Made review. However, they did have me keep the pieces that they sent in error and told me I could sell them or give them away. So I am going to check with my colleagues and peers and people in like the fantasy photography sphere to see if they would like the pieces that don't work for me. But if not, I will also put those up on Mercari. They are new with tags, but you'll be getting a discounted price. Obviously, I'm not going to charge full price because I didn't pay anything. And all of this money, of course, is going to go towards content creation. I have a lot of stuff planned. I have trips planned, Ren fairs, all of which will be vlogged and turned into content for you guys. Any money that I make for my content, I pretty much, as much as I can, funnel back into content that I don't need for bills. I don't make a lot of money. So I really appreciate you guys sticking around, watching this video. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like my vibe, if you like it here. I have a lofty goal of reaching 100K by the end of this year, and I'm only at 30,000. Is that Delulu? Yes, but Delulu is the Salulu. Please don't leave. I know that was cringe. And again, I will try to have these listed shortly after the video comes out. Because I keep saying I'm gonna sell clothes and then I just don't. I just let them sit around and then I get overwhelmed and then I'm in a straitjacket, rocking back and forth. Okay, that's it, bye.